YouTube, what it do, man? Hit me with the like, which is just thumbs up. If you feel like I'm kicking my stuff, homie. Uh, right here with my channel, dog. I try to kick a gang of toology and not a lot of foology, homie. And sometime, homie, I get people, that'll hit me through my Instagram, homie. And they'll donate through the channel through there and ask me to talk about certain topics, homie. And if I feel like it's suitable and I could put something together, homie, I'll send it, homie. So this one right here, dog. Somebody asked me about keystering, going to the hoop with it, sending it to the barrel, homie. How should one look upon that in this gangster world? Like how should people view us in this gangster world about us possibly and them hearing the myths or rumors of these hardcore gang members that they see on these photos with big ass afros, us with ponytails hanging long, niggas with jerry curls, flags on our head, ancient mama styles, and talking all this shit and swallowing spit. How should the regular world, the civilian world, the youngsters view us, motherfuckers that didn't have to possibly put shit in their ass, to survive, to probably miss jail on the street, or to survive inside the jailhouse, transportation and moving throughout the jailhouse. How should one look at us? So I'm here not to set the record straight, but just to dialogue on that shit a little bit, homie. And the shit is real, homie. This shit is real, homie. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real, homie. And at the same token, like I said, it's no way to butter it up. But it's no way to butter it up. Excuse me. There's no way to butter it up, homie. But I can just tell the real. We hustled that way back in the days, homie. We hustled that way. Motherfuckers was able to turn themselves in, make a little money through, because you used to get do the wet 40 thing. And then, motherfuckers used to be able to twist cheese off through visiting, even coming up to my area. If you know what I'm saying, had your hands on shit, you can make money through visiting. If I had something, or this next man got something, and I'm at a visiting, and he's on my floor, or he's where I'm at, I can have my people touch them with some paper and get to what I need, homie. And a lot of these moves that was getting put down back in the days, homie, too, is when homies used to be bailing out and fighting cases, homie. We might have been young, and sometimes you hear about these stories of niggas going to the hoop with tobacco, niggas going to the hoop with weaponry, before they put the metal detectors all through the county jail, really in different spots. This is how dudes was moving, homie. And then when it came into us, homie, a lot of us had to move like that, homie. Because a lot of these floors you was going to, or a lot of these other jails you was going to, would be dangerous, homie. So sometimes you might have had to go to the hoop with weaponry, homie. Not no gigantic ass shit, with small weaponries where you could finish making shit. Niggas might have had to go to the hoop in Kyster, homie. That's true, homie. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, homie, motherfuckers will turn themselves in, and sometimes that's how you can, gain control, power, and access to things, homie, with your hood. And certain shit was going to the hoop and keystering, homie. It was times that motherfucker might be on bail, for instance, and the homies would send out a request, and homies might have been jailing on the main line and had control over a certain floor, or niggas might have been in the game module. And you might have been had to be called upon, homie. And like I said, this ain't something niggas desire, something that's likable. But this is something that niggas have to do and have done to pledge their allegiance to their homeboys and to this gang that we thought was hell of it when we was in our youth coming up with this shit, homie. And I didn't see dudes didn't want to follow the protocol and turn themselves in correctly, hooped and keistered. And when they get to these places, homie, these dudes will get beat up by their homeboys, stabbed up by their homeboys, damn near killed by their homeboy because they didn't do what they was supposed to do and turn themselves in how they supposed to, homie. And homies then made these jailhouse business moves, homie. And if you don't come correctly and you fuck up a gang of shit, niggas got to put down on you, homie. So that's what started opening up a lot of us dudes to saying, damn, if the homie came home stabbed up or beat up because he didn't turn himself in properly, you had to mentally, psychologically pump yourself up for possibly having to make this get down one time, one day, homie. You know, we all might have laughed about it, but a lot of us dudes probably experienced that shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know, I remember a time, homie, I had to, you know, make certain moves, homie. It probably wasn't so extensive, but I had to make moves to present myself correctly going inside that motherfucker, homie. So I'm just saying, homie, you know, 89 on up, G shit, not ye shit, homie. And I like to serve it real, homie. And like I say, homie, going to the hoop, keistering, that rumor, that myth, I'ma break it. It's true, homie. You know, niggas didn't have to move like that, like I say, to survive, homie. To certain floors and certain moves when it was dangerous, homie. You know, whether Bloods had to move like that, essays, Crips, we had to move like that because certain floors your people might not be on the floors, homie. And when niggas get a move on you and you can't get no strap, you might want to move with your own strap. So these is the rules we put upon ourselves to move throughout these different spots, homie, to put safety on ourselves, to put advantage up for our peoples, and put a little control leverage upon ourselves, homie, when we had to move around with contraband or some shit, homie. And then when they took the smoking from the county jail and the homies used to come down from these penitentiaries and shit, sometimes we had to move a certain type of way, homie, to bring things back down, to stay moving and, you know, keep business and keep our peoples afloat, homie. So this is just to say, homie, you know, you young dudes, homie, you know, you young dudes got this gang banging shit way the fuck easy, homie. When you niggas was coming up, a lot of you niggas I see on social media, Instagram, not to take nothing away from you guys, but if you guys would have fell around when you know, when I was gelling, certain other top-notch B-dogs and Crip niggas and Hispanics was gelling, we had a saying when your mama say, boy, why you in the gang? They ain't finna do nothing but use your ass. Yeah, your mama was right. You motherfucking right. Cause some of you young niggas, we would have used you niggas asses, man. You know, to make a move for us, man. You know, and if you didn't, man, we would have had to do what we got to do, man, because we didn't did it or possibly didn't done it to sacrifice and put this thing down that we once believed in coming up in this gang lifestyle culture, homie. So yeah, for you young niggas, homie, and you wannabes, youngsters or motherfuckers that say you'll never do something, don't never say you won't do it if you still living this gang life. Because one day you might got to use your own ass to save your life. 89 on up. G shit, not ye shit. And I'm going to hit a part 2 of this shit.